Hey guys, welcome. Now we're outside, so anything's possible. Anything's possible all the time. There's so many messages right now. It's such an active time. It's incredible. I've never seen anything like this. Like, guys, we're literally lit right now. We're literally lit. But we're lit in the dark still, okay? But the dark ages, they're gone. This has to do, and that's why we're lit. That's why we're lit. That's how you know, okay? This has to do with a concession. A concession with the element of air. But we're going to work with the Two of Cups through the Three of Cups. And it's connected to the lunar eclipse and a transformation. Pluto, and Pluto going retrograde, an ending and a beginning. So, of course, we destroy to create. And we're working with the water element. We're sensing in order to expand. We're working with Capricorn here. Remember, we're expanding through the earth. We're building new earth. And it's part of our fortune increase. But right now, we're going to work with Virgo. We're going to analyze something. We're working with the Hermit. And look, we are achieving solar plexus healing. But I want you to see how we're doing it, how we are achieving it. It's by using our sacral and root. There's a recalibration to the earth here, to the earth star from within. This is connected to the tree of life. Our divine blueprints are center. This is healing from our past. We are healing from our past. This has to do with expanding with our authenticity, and that is our connection to love. And that is also our connection to the light and being the light in the dark, the time we are in, the time of this expansion. Okay, guys, I had to take a break and shift some energy, some really nasty energy. It was nasty. It's been happening a lot lately when I've been trying to share messages, and it's just like being able to heal through it and stay high vibe. Or get back to high vibe, right? We are the masters of our own universes, and right now we're understanding this. We're working with the Nine of Pentacles, Four of Pentacles shift, and this has connected us to the star. But the star, remember, the old is working with the new. Pisces is working with Aquarius in order to have this expansion, and that's the Empress right now. The sun is working with the mother, and I received a download to what this is. And it really got to my center and understanding as we're out here with the sun today. You know, my sun sign being in Pisces and my moon sign being in Aquarius, what that means. What that actually means for my divine blueprint here, and knowing ourselves, knowing our authenticity, expanding with our authenticity. And I received this download, guys. I'd love for you to check it out. But it's real, it's raw, it's authentic. I filmed it as soon as I got dressed. Hey guys, so just had a massive download. As always, purification was in the shower this time, and I saw what was happening. They gave me my download, okay? And it was after much purification work. I was on the treadmill, and then I did some stretching. I also did some cleaning within my environment, and then I stepped within the shower. I was in purification, and I received the message. And they showed me what was happening. It was that Jupiter's entered Pisces, and what that means is we're connecting to Sagittarius. We're connecting to the Nine of Wands. And the Nine of Wands, Sagittarius, the positive charge, adding the positive charge to the negative. The masculine working with the feminine in order to expand is connected to the lunar eclipse and Sagittarius. It's all connected. And what's happening is the end of Pisces is here. It's official. And we've ended the Dark Ages. And the romanticism, that big romance, it's done. And we found our place. We've equally found our place, and that's connected to the Two of Cups. And it doesn't mean that romance, we don't use that vibration. It's just that it's not running our lives. It's not the story of our lives. Like, you know, soap operas, the days of our lives. Like, that's what we've been. We've just been running the same loop over and over again. We're here to create a new. Ooh, the Matrix is acting up. So what's gonna happen? We go from being over dramatic and in this romanticism, in this codependency, in this sickness, in this darkness, and not wanting to face the truth, in wanting to just look at reality and not wanting, let me get it straight, not wanting to look at reality for what it is, wanting to live in the fantasy, to all of a sudden, Aquarius, we switch, we're in a dark, dim room, looking out a window at the stars, and then all of a sudden we want to analyze why. We want to analyze the heartbreak. We want to analyze everything. We want to analyze the loop. We want to analyze that story that continues to play out to create a new. And then we do. And it really reminds me of the the Three of Swords. They keep showing me the connection to the Three of Swords in that tarot. And that's what we're doing in order to create a new. And what happens is like, and then Aquarius looks to the water element, looks to mom and says, yo, I really need you. I really need you to help me expand. I really need you, spirit. And then in the shower, I realized that was my center, that I was an Aquarius moon and I was searching for spirit, Pisces, to help and to quit. That was my Eight of Swords situation, that Aquarius and Pisces needed to get along. They needed to stop fighting. And the sun energy within me needed to look to the mother energy within me and work with her and expand. And I needed that. I needed to be nurtured by my mom. I needed to be nurtured by Pisces. I am Aquarius. I got moon. I got to my center. I got to my patterning. I got to my, creates my habits, my habitualness. Okay. If that's even a word, guys. Okay. So moving on to continue the download. Okay. It was a big one. Then they showed me my healing. So it was healing because I connected to my truth. I connected to my center. And I connected to the tree of life. And I saw the tree of life within my vision. And I felt the healing of it. And it was, of course, there was nothing like it. Like this sitting in the sun on a warm, sunny day. But of course, you have a cold drink because you're perfect alchemy. And then times 1,000, you're just, wonderful. Like you're at the beach times a million. And then they said harmony, and I connected to the harmony, and I felt the harmony, and the harmony they showed me was connected to the alchemy of water. And I was underwater and I was in the water, and the water was combining with the sun and how the sun felt. And it literally felt like I was in the water. I could breathe underwater. I felt how the sun felt with the alchemy of the water, being submerged in the water. And there was algae, and they said the harmony is connected to algae, and that it equates to life, the building blocks of life somehow. This is what they're showing me, okay? And the feeling of this. Wow. And then I was healed, and I was healed some more. And this was such a massive download and such a massive sequence of visions, guys. If I remember any more, I will be recording them. And, you know, in remembering, I was going to add to the vision that I had, that I shared with you guys today. I remember very clearly that during the download and activation, it was made very clear that when I was with the mother and the water element, and there was the alchemy of the sun with the water and the feeling of that, and them showing me the algae and the building blocks of life, this algae, they made it very clear that they said to me and showed me the mother was with the father. That is natural. That is what's meant to be. The mother and the father in creation together, expanding. It has to do with the center. It's connected to the center. And that's what this is. Like, we're literally getting down to the center to restore connection within. We're understanding ourselves. We're understanding where we feel forced, or where we've forced ourselves. This has to do with a challenge, as always. Okay, to transform with our life's purpose. But it's getting us toward our partnerships and healing from our impulses. To heal what? Our roots. Now, we're understanding. This is the Two of Pentacles. This is also Taurus. And this, we're making the proper shapes. We're making the proper patterning. We're going to sense to make the negative tetrahedron and work with the water element. And we're going to work with Taurus and the Two of Pentacles in order to create the positive tetrahedron. And we're going to expand off this message further, but it's helping us to get here. And it's helping us to work with our soul. It's helping us to expand, and we're expanding with our routine. This is allowing healing. This is putting new patterns in for the collective to heal with. Confirmation right there from Biscuit Boo. Okay? This is it. This is putting the new patterns. This is where we heal from force. We work with Mars, the masculine, and we expand with Uranus, our great genius, the planet that's working with Aquarius. Guys, it is so hot. I hope you're feeling the heat. I hope you're feeling it. I'm excited right now. We're going to heal. Chiron is here. We're going to heal with Chiron, the comet. The 5th house, creativity, the inner child. The inner child's going to have some time here. Okay? Some time here to expand. Because we're hanging with the sun, I want to speak to the moon. Let's talk to La Luna. Oh, what the heck just fell down? What the heck, guys? Adaptability. Adaptability just fell down with one of these cards. Let's see. So, we're going to have to adapt with our daily routine. This is healing patterns. All right. So, of course, that's why we're going within to analyze. We're working with Virgo. Meditation. We're in active dialogue with the divine. Look, we're listening, okay? We're listening. Gotta stay hydrated, guys. Okay. What is happening here? We're the bridge. We're the bridge. And this is working with blue moon energies. This is the blue moon. It's working with Gemini, the lovers. We're going to heal, of course, from competitiveness. We're going to heal from force. We're working with the masculine and the red goddess of Capricorn. And we're going to quit dueling. We're going to become adaptable. This is about our adaptability in order to be this bridge. And it's connected to the blue moon. And we had a blue moon in Taurus. That was the blue moon. And it was that we were activated on Halloween. This is about our responsibility to heal our impulses. And here it is. And then we're no longer a prisoner. We're no longer a prisoner here. This is the whole goal, to free ourselves from the box and become the bridge. So we do so through a negotiation. Through the earth. That's what we're understanding. With the Two of Pentacles here. And it's connected to this. Rebel. And this is activating with our patterning. Activating with our uniqueness. We are actually activating with patterning here. There's patterning within the card. This is spectacular. There's a third eye activation here, and we find a compromise. There is a third eye activation here. We heal from our disillusion, and it's connected to Palace. The time we're in, and we just received this message. This is where we heal from our indulgences. We add the positive charge here. It becomes a healthy space and place. And we're going to expand because we're going to recharge. We're going to heal from force with Isis, our connection to Leo. So we're working with Leo here. Let's find out. Let's find out what's being activated. I am feeling the heat. I'm feeling it. All right, it fell out on Rebel, of course, love. It's love. It's love. It's love. And we have success. We've healed with our sacral chakra and fear. A recalibration to the earth star. We're working with the soul star. This is spectacular. I couldn't be more ecstatic right now. Pink is associated with love, sweetness, nurturing, and compassion. Pink roses are often associated with affection and gratitude. And in astrology, pink is aligned with the planet Venus, which rules over aesthetics and love. Rose quartz, a popular crystal known for its light pink hue, is said to be useful for connecting to matters of the heart and boasting feelings of self-love. Brighter shades of pink, like magenta and fuchsia, convey a sense of excitement, while lighter shades of pink are often used to bring feelings of relaxation into an environment. And that's what we're doing, because we're bringing love. That's what we're doing with the Empress. That's what we're doing with Lady Isis. When this card arises, it's a sign to notice the love that exists in your life, whether as romantic, platonic, or familial love, or even an intense interest. Where and how is love manifesting in your life? How can you embrace it? And we're going to embrace it right here. A strange figure floats upside down in a space beyond the pull of gravity. The face is calm, revealing no concern at the unusual position. Small elemental symbols float around the figure. The hair is red and flowing, and a yellow veil clings to the waist. And now we have done it. We've achieved our solar plexus healing. More connections, guys. We are continuing to heal with force. We are continuing to heal with the masculine. We are continuing to understand where to apply the force to the 13 spheres of knowledge, to the feminine. And many of us are working on the patterns of getting enough rest, working with the feminine, working with the cycles, understanding the shape-shifting, the growth, the natural growth, the rhythms that were cyclical, the rhythms of creation. And it's, I love it. The butterfly. When the moon was traveling through this mansion, you were born, it was said to you were to be courageous and stubborn and capable to triumph over enemies. However, you were also considered prone to be rough, eccentric, or unusual behavior, which was thought to make you unlucky in business. But that's what we're shifting. So this is our connection to Uranus and Mercury, conjoined in Aquarius, produce an aspect that cares very little for the rules and tradition, revealing that traditional ideas and old-fashioned views that have outlived their usefulness must be revised and updated. It is essential for the sake of progress to find new ways of looking at things and new ways of working, and this is keeping the fresh energy. We have to keep the fresh energy. We have to allow the expansion, and we have to be allowed to expand, and that's what the masculine's understanding. Where do I expand so that I'm in protection so that I'm actually expanding and I am not, you know, losing or giving away my energy, because I don't want to give away my power. I'm healing with my solar plexus. And this means, you know, we're feeling like we don't have a sense of personal power. Many of us feel like our environments control us, and we're healing from this. We're healing from what this means for us, because this is how we're going to work with our light body. And we need to work with our light body to amp up mission work, to amp up the building, to amp up our messages. Now, there is a potential for exceptionally bright thinking that produces sparks of genius, indicating a powerful devotion to a cause. You are certain that your position is correct, no matter how out on a limb you seem to others. You must be prepared to act totally out of character to achieve your intended aims. And this is connected to arguing for a cause and our eccentric behavior. And that's what's going to allow us to create this love from fear and be successful. Okay. Where are we shifting to? I love the songs of the birds. Okay. Well, the 2 of coins is getting us to the 10 of coins with all the solar plexus healing. And we remember it's connected to the 8 of swords challenge right now, freeing ourselves from within. And that's connected to the 8 of cups challenge and the creation of the 2 of cups. This has to do, like here it is right here, what we're doing, right? We have our root, we have our sacral, and we have our solar plexus. Remembering that this is connected to that 2 of pentacles right here, Taurus. And the shape that we are creating right here, the patterning. It's connected to our truths and the Queen of Coins. Once again, the earth element, our connection to Taurus, and we are going to be entering Gemini season. This is where we have our metamorphosis. She's in a cocoon here. We expand with Jupiter. This has to do with Pisces entering Jupiter and our luck changing because we're facing reality. We're no longer drinking from that cup the devil's offering to escape reality, to cope with it. No, we're facing reality, and we're expanding off of reality with healthy fantasy, dreams, and visions. And these are really visions. Visions of what we came here to create. So we heal from our 5 of Wands charge. That's what the Knight of Swords is here to tell us. And we have our third eye activation. We see what we need to see. It's love. It was always love. It was always love. Love, light, and healing energy sent your way to create with today, guys. I look forward to seeing you again soon when we expand with those 13 spheres of matter, the feminine, and the masculine, the energy. Take care.